Well, I'd say 9-1 is pretty good coming to this one. Definitely shooting for the top spot on that, as well as the fastest game this split you guys were able to pull out. And you were just telling me, unfortunately, you lost last time on your birthday. So big win here, but coming into the game, you struggled a little bit against ManCloud. What was it like playing against them again on the LCS stage?
It wasn't really as much about the 1v1 matchup. They had Blitz just constantly roaming from the top lane. He was missing for so long while we were focusing more on denying Kassadin. So their playstyle was more towards getting me behind, and we were more about getting Kassadin behind. I feel like I did a better job of coming back in the game, and Kassadin just kind of stayed down. So they focused me very heavily in the early game, and it was just more about the constant pressure from Rek'Sai and Blitz.
Well, a lot of things have looked good from Team Solo Mid since the first half of the split is now coming to an end. We start going back to the roundabout tomorrow. You guys have looked so good. What is TSM going to look to improve on in the second half of this spring split?
The biggest thing we're improving on right now is different play styles. We want to be able to carry through all lanes and play a lot of different champions and play a lot of different play styles. Reginald always likes to compare us to Samsung White, not because we're as good as them, but because he wants us to be as good as them. So he says they could play this, they could play that around Worlds, and he wants us to be able to do that. So he always uses them as the example, and it's something we have to live up to.
And Bjergsen, it looks like you guys are having a blast every time TSM takes to the Rift, even when you guys were down against CLG. What's the mentality of the team this year? Has it changed? Is there a new dynamic?
The overall mentality of the team is obviously really good. We've been winning a lot, so it definitely helps keeping us on top. But they're all just really nice guys, and we all enjoy hanging out with each other outside the game too. We're also friends, and I think that's what keeps a team together even through losses. Because if you're not friends and you're going through losses, then you're going to want to replace players. You're going to want to put the blame on people, but we're also friends, and we stick together.
All right, Bjergsen, final question. You guys have Team Liquid tomorrow. How are you going to approach that game?
We're going to just approach it like every other game. Prepare, pick some bands, look at how they play. Obviously, they have a slightly different team dynamic now with Keith, where they might put some more focus on Quas. We saw Quas get a really big advantage on the Fizz, so I don't know. We'll see.
All right, man. Happy birthday once again. Congrats on the win. We're going to throw it to the guys at the analyst desk to break down the rest.